Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to you, all of you. On behalf of the Thrissur Management Association, thank you for accepting our invitation to join us virtually on the occasion of TMA's Awards Night. Please accept our apologies for the minor delay in getting started. This is the first time we are holding a virtual event and there were one too many glitches. Thrissur Management Association, or TMA, was established in 1990 with the objective of promoting professionalism in management. As part of its regular activities, TMA organizes workshops, conferences, management development programs, and training and lecture programs to benefit members and management students in Thrissur district. Today, we are grateful to our parent and partner, the All India Management Association. Without their support and encouragement, we would not have come thus far. We begin proceedings with a solemn prayer. I invite Ms. Arundhati from the Kerala Agricultural University to come to the screen.
Ya gundendu tusharahara davala Ya shupravrata Ya veena varadanda mandidakara Ya shveda padmasana Ya Brahma Shuddha Shankara Prabhridibhi Deve Sada Vandita Raman Padu Saraswati Bhagavati Nishesha Jadya Paha.
Thank you, Arundhati. For the welcome address and introductory remarks about TMA and today's awards night, may I request Engineer Vinod Manjula, Senior Vice President of TMA, to step forward to the podium.
Good evening, friends. Sorry for all the glitches that is happening. We are just learning the art of managing the virtual conference. President of Thrissur Management Association, Dr. V.M. Xavier. Chief guest of the day, Srimati Haritha V. Kumar, IAS, the District Collector of Thrissur. Guest of honor, Dr. Sibichen K. Mathew, IRS, Commissioner of Income Tax. The heroes of the day, the award winners. Recipient, TMA P&K Unni Memorial Woman Entrepreneur Award, Mrs. Sushma Nandakumar. Recipient, TMA Best Woman Manager Award, CA Chitra H. Recipient TMA Aquastar Green Project Award, Reverend Father Davis Chiramel. Recipient TMA Leo Pharma Management Excellence Award, Mr. P.K. Jalil. Recipient TMA Mrs. Geeta Ravi Memorial Award for the Best Mathematics Teacher, Srimati P.S. Geeta. Recipient of TMA Florence Nightingale Award for Nursing Excellence, Reverend Sister Merle Mathew, Mrs. Jessie Samuel, Mrs. Trinimol K.S., Mrs. Daisy C.V. Recipient TMA T.R. Raghavan Memorial Best Management Student Award, Mrs. Aditi Anup. Recipient TMA Beeline Special Achievers Award, Mrs. M.T. Shaji. Recipient TMA Haikan Business Plan Contest winners and its jury members. Vice President of TMA and Chairman Awards Night, Mr. Paul K. Thomas. Senior member of TMA, Mr. P.K. Vijay Kumar, IRS retired. Past President Engineer Krista George, Honorable Secretary T.A. Pratap Worki, past presidents and members of TMA, student chapter members, and invited guests. Awards are like double-edged sword. For the ones receiving it, it's a motivation. And for the ones witnessing it, it's a source of inspiration. When TMA decided to instill various awards to create positivity in the community, the response was overwhelming, so much so that we had to create an awards night program to accommodate all the winners of this. And this response is thanks to the Danish leadership of our dear President, Dr. V.M. Xavier. Welcome, sir, to this function. The awards have more significance when it is given by eminent personalities. This evening, we have two scholarly leaders who themselves are recipient of many awards. They have worked hard up the ladder to occupy a powerful post. On behalf of TMA, I would like to welcome the Chief Guest of the Day, Mrs. Srimati Haritha V. Kumar, IAS, the District Collector of Thrissur. And I would also like to extend a warm welcome to the Guest of Honor, Dr. Sibichen Mathew, IRS, Commissioner of Income Tax. Welcome, sir. Madam and sir, both your presence will mean a lot to these award winners. The members of TMA joins me in extending a warm welcome to all the award winners. This evening, we are here to celebrate your success. And to my friends in TMA and invited guests, hope all of you have a memorable evening. Thank you.
And now to deliver the presidential address, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome TMA's President, Dr. V.M. Xavier.
Distinguished guests of the day, Ms. Haritha V. Kumar, IAS, District Collector of Thrissur, Dr. Sibichen Mathew, IRS, Commissioner of Income Tax, distinguished guests on the dais, award winners, managing committee members, members of TMA, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. A warm good evening to all of you. Indeed, it gives me immense pleasure to stand before you for the presidential address in this August function. It is the first time in the history of TMA we are hosting an exclusive awards night program for giving away the awards to different recipients of the awards. Earlier, we were conducting this kind of program in the annual convention or in some other meetings. And in those meetings, due importance were not given to the recipients of this award. Hence, we have decided to exclusively conduct a program for presenting awards to various award winners. In fact, we were longing for this event for the last 2 months. We wish to conduct this program in a physical form, that too in Hotel Hyatt Regency. And South Indian Bank was very generous to sponsor the entire event. But the COVID-19 has spoiled all our program, and we were forced to conduct this program in a virtual manner. This time TMA is giving 11 awards, out of which 7 are women. The Best Entrepreneur Award goes to Mrs. Sushma Nandakumar, wife of our past president, Mr. V.P. Nandakumar. It is said that behind the success of every man, there is always a woman, which is true in the case of Mr. V.P. Nandakumar, who has created his own kingdom, and it was only possible for him because of Mrs. Sushma Nandakumar. Mrs. Sushma Nandakumar is running the Manappuram Jewellery Limited, and I take this opportunity to congratulate you, ma'am. The TMA has introduced a new Woman Manager Award, and this award goes to C.A. Chitra H., who is the first Lady General Manager of South Indian Bank. Acosta Green Project Award is yet another award instituted in TMA from this year onwards. This award goes to our legend, Reverend Father Dr. Davis Cheramel. Father is a role model for us because he has donated one of his kidneys to an unknown person, which is one of the biggest donations that any person can do. This Green Project Award is presented to him because of the green initiative he has introduced in his parish. All the lands available in this parish is utilized for some agriculture activities, and he is a good crowd pulling orator and established the Kidney Federation of India and acts. So congratulations, Father, for accepting this award. The Management Excellence Award this time goes to Mr. P.K. Jalil, who is a very successful entrepreneur in this part of this country. Congratulations, sir. This time, one more new award is instituted in the name of Mrs. Geeta Rivi, and for the best mathematics teacher in Thrissur district. And it goes to Srimati Geeta, teacher, who is a passionate and dedicated teacher to teach the students the subject mathematics. One more important award in TMA is the Florence Nightingale Award. Due to this COVID-19 crisis this time, the sponsor Colonel Pradap Chandran has agreed to give 4 awards to the nursing community. The recipients of these awards are Reverend Sister Merlin Mathew, Jesse Samuel, Trinimol KS, and Daisy. Reverend Sister Merlin Mathew has also donated her kidney to an unknown person. These nurses are from Jubilee Mission Hospital, Daya Hospital, Amala Hospital, and Sun Medical Research Center, Thrissur. The management of all these hospitals are very much impressed and proud of the performance of these nurses. This time, TMA and TR Raghavan Memorial Best Management Student Award goes to Ms. Aditi Anub of Sahardaya College, and congratulations, Ms. Aditi. The B-Line Special Achievement Award goes to Mr. M.T. Shaji, who hails from Kuriachara and he is running a small shop near to Nehru Nagar. Congratulations, Mr. Shaji. Engineer Christo Jor, past president, has come forward with rupees 1 lakh prize amount for the 11th time, and he was a sponsor for Hyken BPC. And this year, the first prize winner is from Naipunya College. Second and third prize goes to Sahardaya College, and consolation prizes goes to KAU, Sahardaya College, and congratulations to all the winners. Dr. Sibichen K. Mathew, IRS, is a good author and a narrator. We are blessed with his presence because of Mr. P.K. Vijay Umar, IRS. Once again, I welcome you to this TMA Award night. Last but not least, I congratulate past President Engineer Gopalakrishnan, Engineer P. Anandamenon, and Mr. Ramaswamy for meticulously conducting the selection process of Best Management Student Award and Hyken Business Plan Contest. Once again, I congratulate all the award winners and prize winners and wish this memory is cherished throughout your life. And I wish all the best for this program. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President. To introduce the multifaceted personality who is today our guest of honor, I invite Mr. P.K. Vijay Kumar, IRS, and a managing committee member of TMA to take the podium.
Good evening, distinguished guests on the dais of the dais. It's a matter of great pride, privilege, and pleasure for me to introduce Sibichen K. Mathew, who is an officer of the 1992 batch of IRS. I am from the 1978 batch, so he is a younger brother, but the comparison stops only there. Accomplishment-wise, achievement-wise, he is much taller than me. He is one of the most decorated officers of Indian Revenue Service. And I would go to my job of introducing him formally. As told earlier, he belongs to a 1992 batch of IRS, presently Commissioner of Income Tax in Bangalore. He was earlier advisor of TRAI, Telecom Regulatory Authority of India in New Delhi. He has worked in Coimbatore, Chennai, and Bangalore. He did his post-graduation from IIM Bangalore in Management and Public Policy and MPhil in Sociology from Jawaharlal Nehru University. He is a doctorate in Fiscal Sociology from the Bharatiyar University. Sibichen has made it a habit to secure first rank in whatever courses he completed. He is a first rank holder for MA Sociology from Kerala University. He is also a first rank holder for LLB from Karnataka University, and he is also a gold medal award winner from the prestigious National Police Academy, Hyderabad, where he did his foundational course, and also from National Academy of Direct Taxes, he won the Best Probationer Award. And he has undergone a number of trainings abroad. He completed a course in international public policy in Syracuse University, USA, and another training in corporate taxation from Duke's University, also from USA. He has undergone specialized training to combat cyber crimes, money laundering, and other related fiscal offenses. He is a certified fraud examiner from ACFE, Texas, USA. Apart from the awards in educational and professional fields, he has also received UGC fellowship. He has been nominated for Commonwealth, ICSSR, and ISCC fellowships. He is a recipient of Triple Crown Award as Distinguished Toastmaster, DTM, from the Toastmasters International. He is best known for the 3 books authored by him in recent years. When the Boss is Wrong, The Making and Unmaking of a Leader Within You. This is the first book he has written. This is a bestseller. It has been reprinted 7 times and it is available in Amazon. Next is Making People Pay, The Economic Sociology of Taxation. It has been reprinted thrice. It deals with the importance of paying taxes. The latest book is You Just Got Cheated, Understanding White-Collar Crimes. Is creating a sensation among those who are interested in white-collar crimes. Mr. Sibichen Mathew is deeply interested in social activities. He has scripted and directed 3 short films on social causes. He is a passionate blogger. His motto, promise less, deliver more. With this introduction, I am very happy to introduce before you Mr. Sibichen K. Mathew.
Thank you, sir. That is truly the introduction of a multifaceted personality. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and privilege to invite Dr. Sibichen K. Mathew, IRS, to deliver the inaugural address. Sir, the podium, the screen is all yours. Over to you.
In fact, host was not allowing me to unmute, so I was calling Vijay Kumar sir for unmuting me. I hope I am audible. You can show me a thumbs up, Vijay Kumar sir, if I am audible. I can't hear. Thank you, Joel. Thank you so much. Respected Dr. V.M. Xavier, President, TMA, Srimati Haritha V. Kumar IS, esteemed Chief Guest, Sri K. Paul Thomas, Vice President and Chairman, TMA Award Night, Mr. Christo George, Past President, Sri Pratap Worki, Secretary, TMA, and distinguished awardees, dear friends. Thank you, Vijay Kumar sir, for introducing me. It was a very kind introduction. Vijay Kumar sir was as an exemplary and accomplished officer in Indian Revenue Service and also in Government of India. He was in fact our role model even now. Appreciation to Thrissur Management Association, which has been established more than 3 decades ago, as President Mr. Xavier has just mentioned. The vision to create, sustain professionalism. Wonderful vision of TMA. TMA conducts, I'm aware, a lot of academic conferences in areas of entrepreneurship, management, corporate governance, economy, and various other subjects for competency development among professionals, businessmen, and students, and also the public. My heartfelt congratulations to all the awardees of today, Mrs. Sushma Nandakumar, CA Mrs. Chitra Yach, Reverend Father Davis Chiramel, Mr. P.K. Jalil, Srimati P.S. Geeta, Reverend Sister Merin, Srimati Jessie Samuel, Srimati Trini Mall, Srimati Daisy C.V., Miss Aditi Anup, Sri M.T. Shaji, and all the TMA High-End Business Plan Award winners. What make all our awardees unique? They signify and represent a philosophy and an outlook that are beyond the fences created by man, nature, culture, belief, and ideology. They worked against all odds, faced the challenges head on, and created the best out of worst situations. Today, I would like to introspect along with you on how to cross the fences. Dear friends, all of us have created fences. We have fences around us. When I speak of a fence, what I mean is not the fence we put around our house or the huge compound wall we put around our office complex or business establishments. What I mean is fence we put in our minds. നാം നമ്മുടെ മനസ്സിൻ്റെ ഉയർത്തുന്ന മതിൽക്കെട്ടുകൾ, നമ്മുടെ വ്യക്തിത്വത്തിൻ്റെ വളർച്ചയെ മുരടിപ്പിക്കുന്ന നമ്മുടെ തന്നെ മതിലുകൾ. Fences that have imprisoned our mind in a box. Some are created by ourselves or by other men or the history, the traditions, the culture, the belief systems, or by the fake messengers or fake propaganda. Our thoughts and actions are therefore characterized by the nature of fence around us. We may have to try to think and act out of the box if we need to learn to excel personally and professionally. So what are these fences? I would like to focus on 5 fences to excel. The first one, look beyond for learning. Look beyond for learning. The first fence, there is a fence created by our formal educational system. The foundation stone for this fence was laid when we were in school. Sociologist Ivan Illich, in his book, Deschooling Society, had talked about the compulsory school system that aimed to create a consumerist, packaged, institutionalized, and impoverished society. I strongly feel now that I started my real learning only when I stopped studying. So the real learning happens, dear friends, in life. We spend many years pursuing a discipline, either voluntarily or out of force or both. That gave us our professional label, be it engineer, doctor, scientist, or social scientist, or any label which we put in our visiting card, to give it to others, or put it in our CV. And then we get branded by our predominant educational qualification we acquired after spending many years for acquiring that, for many years, pursuing them, specializing them, and super specializing in them. As we gather all those credentials, it is nice to, Vijay Kumar was reading my CV, I was very happy, somebody is reading my qualifications. But does that make any difference in my personality, in my outlook, my attitude? That is most important. So as we gather all these qualifications and then as we engage in a professional or business life for many decades, we slowly and systematically raise the fences in front of us with the steel frames of domain knowledge we learned and earned. It is true that none can have expertise in multiple domains. I'm aware of that. But unfortunately, we make our walls so thick that we cannot hear, feel, or see anything across our fence. What I'm saying, we get blinded by what we learned. So what is the result of this unidimensional learning? we tend to see all tasks before us through that unidimensional perspective. But a heterogeneous society, the globalized world, in a globalized world, and the melting pot of cultures and multidimensional approaches, these are the approaches where problems can be solved. Why I'm saying from a unidimensional approach going to a multidimensional approach. I will make it a little more simple. For designing and constructing a building, we need knowledge based in engineering. Planning and implementing a policy needs a public policy perspective. But when we have that building in shape to function for a functional purpose, that building requires a design beyond the knowledge of engineering. Same way, if you want to do something in public policy, we need knowledge beyond law and procedure and discipline of public administration. Running a business of selling car need more knowledge than what we read in marketing books. Even manufacturing and distributing a vaccine for pandemic like COVID require more skills than that of pharma science or supply chain management. All of us know that. What I mean here is we need to look outside our fence and understand other domains, at least to a limited extent, to be successful in our business or career, and also to find more meanings to life. To simplify this point further, we need to explore opportunities to learn disciplines. I'm saying learn disciplines, not to master disciplines, that were never part of our formal learning system. That means we need to read and understand beyond what we learned in school and college. No, that's the discipline we learned there. So we need to explore other disciplines. When an engineer reads on philosophy and law, when a social scientist tries to understand the role of lab experiments and evidence-based conclusions, when a civil servant understands the need to know about a particular business from that businessman's perspective, from that industry's perspective, the decisions will be better, results will be enduring, and there will be harmony in minds and in society. When Sushma teacher became an MD of a company, she channeled the CSR resources to support large number of schools in villages, especially in state of Andhra Pradesh. I was just reading about one of the awardees of today. So what is the action point here? Let us contemplate ourselves about the need to read and understand beyond our presence, beyond our present domains, and reach out for other disciplines. That is the secret of excellence. Second point, look below for learning. The second fence is the fence we have created or those put up by our organizational or corporate protocols and structures and conventions. No, our organizations create some structures, hierarchies. We often hear the speakers and lifestyle gurus talking about gaining inspiration from people who reach top echelons. No? We used to hear that. Great leaders, saints, spiritual masters, achievers who are dead or alive to be our role models. But many times, one would find such popular reference models too impractical for us. They are too idealistic, too out of context. So we often feel, this is what I always feel, that either they are not ordinary human beings. So they achieved so much. They may not be ordinary human beings. Or the eulogy that they succeeded, that whatever eulogy of those great people that they succeeded against many odds is too embellished and hard to believe. So that is why the sermons, speeches, and inspirational stories and biographies of great persons do not motivate people to an expected extent, no? Or beyond a limit, it won't motivate. Because we think they are great people, no? I'm an ordinary person. Today we have people who are amidst us, who showed us, yes, we can achieve. They are not people with extraordinary caliber, no? But they tried in their ordinary circumstances, then achieved the recognitions. So to learn, we also need to, the second point which I am emphasizing is that looking on higher reference models is one side. Looking below is something which we can try. To learn the art and craft or smartness, for a change, can we look below also? Even from people who consider way below, I'm saying within quotes, can also inspire us and educate us in a humble way. It could be our children, our employee, or any other person. When we directly see certain achievements or unique traits in others around us, we get convinced that such things possible for us also. How many times we have gone much below our organizational hierarchy to the lowermost employees to understand them, what they feel, and what are their views and suggestions. For example, as a commissioner, if I interact and take inputs only from my additional commissioner, joint commissioner, or assistant commissioner, and I don't look at anybody below, any staff members below, I am a loser. I'll become a loser as a leader. Many times I found that I got my best inputs from the frontline staff. We can see many inspirational role models below us in our daily life. I was remembering where I was staying last time in a colony where a lot of pharmacy, drug stores, pharmacy stores were there. And I found one person called Mr. Manjunath. All the entire crowd in the colony go there to buy medicine. Whereas other medical stores, which we call medical stores, nobody is going. I was just observing why this person doing well in a small shop in the colony than others. What makes him unique? I was analyzing his strategies, how single-handedly he is managing everything. And he stacked all the medicines. Now, if you go with a prescription to a medical store, there are 5 medicines in the medical prescription. The fellow will say, sir, 2 are available, 2 you come after a day. Or you go to another place. But you go to this shop, everything is available. He could cater to every person who comes there. This is only shop in the area which works continuously from early morning to late night. The enthusiasm he has shown to us, the customers, the swift action, the numerical skills, and awareness of the customer's needs. A small person, small gentleman. How he has impacted, I got influenced by him. I remember a housekeeping staff who used to come for help. If the person says that I'll come at 6:30 a.m., it is never 6:31. Never 6:32. After watching that housekeeper, I got inspired. If that person can be punctual for dot on time, why can't be punctual in my office? Small thing, small examples. I'm not looking at great people who have shown punctuality as a great virtue. We don't require any management gurus to teach us time management. Such people are better trainers and the so-called branded trainers or educated elites. I remember one Mr. Ravi Kumar, the man who was ironing clothes in our colony. He's working as a lab assistant in a school. Suddenly he decided after 4 o'clock I am free. He started, he bought one table and one iron box. My wife is anyway, sitting bored at home in the house the whole day. Both of them came to the colony, door to door, collected the clothes and started ironing for next 2-3 hours, listening to the FM radio. He said, this is a relaxation for me. I get some extra money that I can use it for taking my family for dinner and movies. I was wondering, what sort of, this is time management, no? Evening, it is not to, the sole purpose is not to earn profit, but to have a change for the family, come out, earn some extra bucks, and let us have a happy time at home. So sometimes we learn from our street vendors. No current account, no subsidy, no insurance, no amortization of loans, but they are significant contributors for the country's economy. After 8-10 months of lockdown, you go to a street vendor, you can see that person smiling. Whereas many of us, after lockdown, when we start our business or whatever, we are still under tension. Oh, I lost already 7-8 months of my profit. And these street vendors, they survive because they adapt. We see many street vendors having Paytm and Google Pay options now. They did not vanish as the banking got digitalized. They get the latest brands. When I see the hero in the latest movie wearing a type of jeans, within a week, the jeans is there in the street vendor's place. They know what the customer wants. There are many such ordinary people who come across every day who can teach us important lessons in living. A successful person is the one who absorbs the positive traits of others. Like a magnet that attracts all metal objects towards it, one needs to draw all the positive traits around us towards oneself and repel all negative vibes around. Sometimes we learn even from our kids. I was not much inclined towards any outdoor games during my childhood. No, at that time it was only study, get into something. It was my son who inspired me to get into swimming pool when I am in my 30s. It was my daughter who pushed me to the tennis court again when I was in the 30s. And I enjoy both. And I'm thankful to them for inspiring me. So people like them are not below us. They're actually above us. The third point I would like to say, the third fence, look to the old for learning. Look to the old for learning. The next fence is the fence of age. This part is mainly for all those youngsters who are gathered here, the participants, young members. When I blogged on a topic, you can be a true historian by going back to roots. I wrote an article earlier. And I described about my learnings through my recorded interviews with my great grand aunts and grand aunts and uncles in the family. I received many action taken feedback from the readers that how they thought this is a good idea and how much they learned from those interviews with the senior people. Friends, we are in a world where we read books by leftist historians, rightist historians, centrist historians, and where is real history? Oral history, especially from those who can trust, are true history. So we have to go back to our seniors, our elder relatives, and start chatting with them, conversing with them. When I interviewed my grand aunt, I found her story, not history, her story. I got it, because we have been tuned by his story, always. And the next point I would like to tell you, look at what you dislike. This is the next defense we face, all of us face. We don't say we hate, but we are polished. No, we are polished. We say we are indifferent. No, I am indifferent towards some people. No, I don't hate them, but I'm indifferent. I don't talk to them. Yes, it is very peaceful to live with in spite of all the to all our courage, it is easy to live with the people with the same wavelength, same ideology, same views, and same taste. But it needs courage and openness to have friends from across ideological fence. We know that those who, in spite of their higher education, they view, measure, and react on everything that happens through their myopic perspective of their faith, their religion, their political ideology, or adoration of particular leaders. But actually, they are truly blind. To get a clear vision, one needs to read or know a bit on others' faiths, the others' religions, other ideologies and personalities. If there is hate or disinterest to know about the faith of others or their ideology, there's an alternative. Forget about that. Don't interact with them. Read a bit of philosophy. Read a bit of sociology. Read a bit of psychology. If reading that is also difficult, oh, I don't want to read all these philosophy books or sociology books. The next strategy would be have a few friends from other side of politics, faith or ideology. Go to their countries, to their villages, travel across, to their homes, go for their functions, and you will get to know about them more. You will slowly realize that the narrow outlook that has become widened, and we have become evolved as a better human being. So what we need today is mutual respect. We are living in a very lot of conditions. We say it is intolerant or whatever among groups and communities. So we need to come out of our ethnocentrism, that my ethnicity is superior. My political centrism, my political party is superior to the other political parties. Religion centrism, my religion is superior. And leader centrism, only my leader is the best leader. So frogs in the well will always have a myopic vision to come out of that. And the last point I would like to tell you today evening is this. Look across to learn from your enemy or competitor. Tough, I know. The Chinese war strategist believed that success in battle requires that you know yourself as well as your enemy. And you have to understand your own strengths as well as the strength of your competitors if you have to succeed. So your enemy is the best teacher. So if you know your enemies and know yourself, you will not be imperiled in 100 battles. With this, I will try to summarize my keynote address today. At the first point, I told you is this, that look beyond for learning, read subjects which you have not studied in college, gain excellence by gathering multiple perspective. The second point I said, look below for learning, learning from the unexpected quarters, unexpected sources. 3, look to the old for learning. And 4th, look at what you dislike to excel further. And the last, look across to learn from your enemy or competitor. Once again, I'm thanking the organizers of TMA for inviting me. And once again, I congratulate each of the awardees for being a role model for each one of us. Thank you so much.
Very early on in the speech, I picked up a few quotable quotes. We get blinded by what we learned. Real learning began only when I stopped studying. And finally, one of the fences, the fence created by the formal education system. That, I'm sure, will appeal to many an overburdened school kid. Thank you very much, sir. That was a very insightful presentation. And now we come to the presentation of the TMA's Annual Management Awards. Instituted in 2007-8, these awards are given away every year to outstanding talents from the fields of business and management. It's now time for the presentation of the awards, and the first of these awards is the TMA PNK Unni Memorial Woman Entrepreneur Award. The award winner is Mrs. Sushma Kumar, Managing Director, Manappuram Jewellers Limited. Mrs. Sushma Nandakumar entered the world of business in 2011 after 3 decades as a school teacher when she became the MD of Manappuram Jewellers Limited. Today, under the Rithi Jewellery brand name, the company runs a chain of jewellery showrooms in Kerala, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh with its own manufacturing unit in Bangalore. The award will be presented by our guest of honour, Dr. Sibichen K. Mathews, IRS. It's over to you, sir. Yeah, it's over to you, sir. Yeah, will you check for the muting? He's muted again.
So host has unmuted me. I was trying to unmute it. So he has muted me. I was trying that. Same thing happened when I started my address also. It was centrally muted. I was trying to unmute. I was not getting to do that. I am delighted, really pleased and delighted to present the TMA award to our, I think I was seeing that she is fond of what people call her Sushma teacher and the managing director of the Manappuram Group. I'm delighted to present to Mrs. Sushma.
Thank you, sir, and congratulations to the winner. The next award is the TMA Best Woman Manager Award, and it goes to Chartered Accountant Chitra H., the General Manager and Chief Financial Officer of South Indian Bank Limited, who shattered the glass ceiling as the first woman to become a General Manager at the South Indian Bank. Once again, I request our guest of honor, Dr. Sibichen K. Mathews, to take the screen and present the award.
Yes, I'm delighted to present the TMA Best Woman Manager Award 2021 to the CFO of South Indian Bank Limited, an epitome of ethical compliance, corporate governance, CA Chitra H.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir, and congratulations to the winner. We now come to the TMA Aquastar Green Project Award. And I invite Mr. Sijo Ponor, MD of Aquastar, to join our guest of honor on screen as the award is presented to the winner, Reverend Father Davis Cherimal, founder of the Kidney Federation of India and Accident Care and Transport Service. Ladies and gentlemen, Reverend Father Davis Cherimal is a very well-known social worker. He has inspired many people to register for kidney donations. He also made it a point to walk the talk by donating not wealth, not riches, but his own kidney to a total stranger. Over to our guest of honor for the presentation.
The TMA Aquastar Green Project Award 2021 is going to a well-deserving person, a father with a difference, creating difference in the lives of many people. Delighted to hand over this award to Reverend Father Davis Cherimal.
Congratulations to the winner and thank you, sir. The TMA Leo Pharma Group Management Excellence Award is presented to a business leader of proven managerial ability in leading an organization to success. The award was instituted in the year 2007 by the Leo Group of companies, pioneers in pharmaceutical distribution. I now invite CATS Anantaraman, former chairman, CSB Bank and past president TMA, to join our guest of honor on screen as the award is presented. And this year's winner is Mr. P.K. Jalil, Managing Director, Best Group of Companies. He started Best Trading Company in the year 1984 as a sole proprietorship, and today his enterprise has expanded into logistics, crushing and mining, ready-mix concrete, and roofing solutions, aggregates, and also a transport division. I request our guest of honor to take the screen and present the award.
TMA Leo Pharma Group Management Excellence Award 2021 is going to an entrepreneur, a person who mentored many into business and professional career over many years. The Leo Pharma Group Management Excellence Award 2021 goes to Mr. P.K. Jalil. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations to the winner. We now come to the TMA Mrs. Geeta Ravi Memorial Award for the best mathematics teacher in Thrissur district. This award was recently instituted by Professor K.G. Ravi, a life member of TMA, in memory of his wife Geeta, who was an accomplished mathematics teacher. And the winner of the award is Srimati P.S. Geeta, retired teacher from the higher secondary school at Panangad, Thrissur, who earned the respect of her students by her dedication. For the presentation of the award, I invite Professor K.G. Ravi to join our guest of honor, Dr. Sibichen K. Mathew, IRS, who will present the award to Srimati P.S. Geeta. Over to you, sir. Over to the guest of honor.
TMA Mrs. Geeta Ravi Memorial Award 2021 going to, I would say, best teacher, best mathematics teacher is a best teacher as well. Wonderful, you inspired thousands of students. Yes, TMA Mrs. Geeta Ravi Memorial Award 2021 for best mathematics teacher goes to Srimati P.S. Geeta.
Thank you, sir. Once again, congratulations to the winner. The TMA Florence Nightingale Award for Nursing Excellence was instituted in 2019 to recognize nursing professionals from government and private hospitals in Thrissur who set new standards in patient care. I now invite Colonel Pratap Chandran, Managing Committee member of TMA, to join our guest of honor, Dr. Sibichen K. Matthews, Commissioner of Income Tax, in presenting the award to this year's winners, and there are 4 of them. The first winner of the TMA Florence Nightingale Award for Excellence goes to Reverend Sister Merlin. Reverend Sister Merlin, Nursing in Charge, Jubilee Mission Medical College and Research Institute, Thrissur. Over to the guest of honor for the presentation, sir.
Humility and sincerity personified. TMA Florence Nightingale Award 2021 for Nursing Excellence goes to Reverend Sister Marilyn Mathew.
Thank you, sir, and congratulations, Reverend Sister. I'm also told that Reverend Sister Merlin has also donated her kidney. The next award winner is Srimati Jessie Samuel, Nursing in Charge, Multidisciplinary Critical Care Unit at the Daya General Hospital Limited. It's over to our guest of honor.
TMA Florence Nightingale Award 2021 for Nursing Excellence goes to a person who silently served hundreds of people in the hospital environment. Silent sacrifice. She represents thousands and lakhs of nurses across the globe. Srimati Jessie Samuel.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations to the winner. Silent sacrifice. Yes, that is what our nurses do. The next award winner is Srimati Trinimol K.S., Nursing in Charge, Amala Institute of Medical Science, Thrissur. And once again, it's over to our guest of honor.
always serving with a smile. And pain vanishes when you take care of someone with a smile. This is what done by TMA Florence Nightingale Award 2021 for Nursing Excellence. Today's awardee, Trinimol KS, on behalf of many sisters, nurses across the globe. Award to Srimati Trinimol KS.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations to the winner. As we go through all these awards, thanks to our guest of honor and the descriptions, we get to learn more and more about the true sacrifices that the nursing profession makes. Our final award winner from the list of nurses is Srimati Daisy CV, Nursing in Charge, Sun Medical and Research Center, Thrissur. For the award presentation, I call upon our guest of honor once again.
Daisy CV represents thousands of nurses who forgotten their families during COVID time. They couldn't even go back to their families to see their children, see their spouses. They attended with a focused attention to the COVID patients. Yes, Daisy CV represents that community. TMA Florence Nightingale Award 2021 for Nursing Excellence goes to Srimati Daisy CV.
Thank you, sir, and congratulations to the winner. And for the next award, and that is the TMA T.R. Raghavan Memorial Best Management Student Award. And this award is conferred on the best management student in the MBA program conducted by recognized universities and studying in a management institute situated in Thrissur district. I now invite Mr. T.R. Vijay Kumar, Managing Director of Elite Supermarkets, to join the guest of honor, Dr. Sibichen K. Mathews, IRS, in presenting the award to this year's winner, Ms. Aditi Anup, a student at the Sahridaya Institute of Management Studies, Kodagara, Thrissur. It's over to our guest of honor.
TMA T.R. Raghavan Memorial Best Management Student Award 2021 goes to Miss Aditi Anup. Best wishes, Aditi.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to the winner. And the next award is the TMA B-Line Special Achievers Award, presented each year to an individual who overcomes physical challenges to make a successful career in life. I request our guest of honor, Dr. Sibichen K. Mathews, to present the award to this year's winner, Mr. M.T. Shaji.
Mr. M.T. Shaji, നമ്മൾക്കെല്ലാവർക്കും റോൾ മോഡലാണ്. M.T. Shaji is a person we should take as an example. എന്തൊക്കെ challenges ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നെങ്കിലും, എന്തൊക്കെ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നെങ്കിലും, he achieved what he can, and he is standing before us so that we can take him as a role model to emulate. All little challenges, small challenges which we worry are nothing. The TMA award, the special award, goes to Mr. M.T. Shaji.
Thank you, sir, and congratulations, Mr. Shaji. We come to the end of the first phase of our awards program, and now it's time for the acceptance speeches by the award winners. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been having some technical issues, and some of the speakers may not be able to join us. But anyway, for the very first acceptance speech by the award winners, may I call upon Mrs. Sushma Nandakumar, Managing Director, Manappuram Jewellers Limited, to join us on screen. Okay. Yes. I'm afraid she's not been able to join us, so we'll proceed to the next award winner, and that is Chartered Accountant Chitra H., General Manager and Chief Financial Officer, South Indian Bank Limited, winner of the TMA Best Woman Manager Award. over to you, ma'am. Yeah, will someone unmute her, please? Yeah, please unmute, ma'am.
Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am. Please carry on.
Good evening to TMA team, guests of honor, other awardees, and participants of the meeting. TMA award for the best lady manager is received with pride and pleasure. Getting recognized in the hometown of my organization, South Indian Bank, is a great inspiration to all SIBMs. By honoring me, TMA motivated entire team of South Indian Bank. Thank you. Thank you for the recognition.
Thank you, ma'am. The next acceptance speech is by Reverend Father Davis Cherimal, founder of the Kidney Care Federation of India and ACTS. He is the winner of the TMA Aqua Star Green Project Award. It's over to you, Reverend Father Davis Cherimal. And please unmute yourself.
Yes. Thank you.
There is a bit of an audio problem in your. There is a connectivity issue, Father. Yeah. If you can move to a place where the signal is stronger, that will be helpful.
Now you can hear, no?
Yes. Now it's okay.
Audio clear. Oh, clear. Clear, no?
Yes, clear, sir.
Thank you. ഒത്തിരി സന്തോഷം നൽകുന്നത് നമ്മുടെ ഈ അവാർഡ് നൈറ്റില് രണ്ടച്ഛന്മാരുണ്ട്. ഒന്ന് സിബിച്ചൻ, പിന്നെ ഞാൻ. അപ്പോ അതൊരു കാര്യം. പിന്നെ ഹരിത അവാർഡ്, ഗ്രീൻ കളക്ടർ ഹരിതയാണ്. ഇതെന്തപ്പോ ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ സംഭവിക്കണേന്ന് ആലോചിക്കുക ഞാൻ. ഒക്കെ മനോഹരായിരിക്കണം. പിന്നെ സിബിച്ചൻ പറഞ്ഞൊരു കാര്യത്തില് നമ്മുടെ ഒരു വേലിയുടെ കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞല്ലോ, വേലി, അത് ഈ കൃഷിയുടെ കാര്യത്തില് കറക്റ്റാണ്. ഏതിലാണ്? തൊണ്ടുണ്ട്, അതിന്റെ ഫെൻസ്, അത് പൊട്ടിക്കണം. അത് പൊട്ടിച്ചാൽ സംഭവം മുളയ്ക്കും. മനുഷ്യനും ഒരു ഉള്ളിലാണ്, ഒരു ഷെല്ലിന്റെ ഉള്ളിലാണ്. സക്സസ് ആണ്. എന്തായാലും എനിക്ക് നമ്മുടെ ഇൻകം ടാക്സ് കമ്മീഷണർ, നമ്മുടെ
Father, I think your audio quality will improve if you switch off your video.
നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും സുഹൃത്തുക്കൾ വീഡിയോ okay, I shall do. Fine. Now it is audible, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
സിബിച്ചന്റെ വാക്കുകളുണ്ട്. മാനേജ് കാര്യത്തിലൊന്നും എനിക്കൊന്നും അധികം കഴിവും പ്രാപ്തിയൊന്നും ഇല്ല. എങ്കിലും ഐ ആം വെരി പ്രൗഡ് ഓഫ് യു. നിങ്ങളെ കുറിച്ച് എനിക്ക് വളരെ അഭിമാനമുണ്ട്. എനിക്കത് മതി. ഇങ്ങനെ കുറെ നല്ല മനുഷ്യർ ഈ ലോകത്തുണ്ടാവണം. നമ്മൾ ജീവിച്ചാ പോരാ, മറ്റുള്ളവർ കൂടി ജീവിക്കണം. നമ്മൾ മറ്റുള്ളവരെ മാനേജ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിനേക്കാൾ നമ്മുടെ ജീവിതം തന്നെ മറ്റുള്ളവർക്ക് ഒരു പാഠപുസ്തകമാണ്. പറഞ്ഞൊക്കെ കേട്ടപ്പോ ഉണ്ടല്ല, അതിശയം തോന്നി. എനിക്ക് SSLC 270 മാർക്ക് കിട്ടിയിട്ടുള്ള ആളാണ് കേട്ടാ. എനിക്ക് വലിയ പഠിപ്പൊന്നുമില്ല. പിരിക്കണിലെ ഏറ്റവും പഠിപ്പ് കുറവുള്ള ആളാണ്. പക്ഷെ എനിക്ക് സന്തോഷം എന്താന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാല് മനുഷ്യരുടെ സാന്നിധ്യമാണ് നല്ല മനുഷ്യര്. ചെടി വളരാനും വെള്ളവും വളവും ഉണ്ടാകുന്നത് പോലെ വളം നൽകാനും വെള്ളം ഒഴിക്കാനും പറ്റുന്ന നല്ല മനുഷ്യരായി നമുക്ക് മാറാം. അത് ഈ സമയം എടുക്കണില്ല. ഒത്തിരി സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. താങ്ക് യു വെരി മച്ച്. നിങ്ങളുടെ എല്ലാ നല്ല വാക്കുകൾക്കും നന്ദി. താങ്ക് യു. താങ്ക് യു. ഗോഡ് ബ്ലെസ് യു.
Thank you, Father. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been told that our District Collector, Srimati Haritha, will be joining us shortly. But before that, we have time for one more acceptance speech by Mr. P.K. Jalil, Managing Director, Best Group of Companies, and the winner of the TMA Leo Pharma Group Management Excellence Award. It's over to Mr. Jalil. Sir, please unmute yourself.
Hello, good evening to all. Thrissur Management Association Management Excellence Award-നെ എന്നെ തെരഞ്ഞെടുത്തതിൽ എനിക്ക് അതിയായ സന്തോഷവും ചാരിതാർത്ഥ്യവുമുണ്ട്. അത്യധികമായി ഞാൻ അതിന് ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട എല്ലാവരോടും എൻ്റെ ഹൃദയംഗമായ നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുന്നു. മാനേജ്മെന്റ്, അതായത് കൃത്യനിർവഹണം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഒരു പ്രസ്ഥാനത്തെ നയിച്ച് മുന്നോട്ട് കൊണ്ടുപോവുക എന്നതാണ്. അതിൽ വിജയിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ ഒരുപാട് ഘടകങ്ങളുണ്ട്. വിദ്യാഭ്യാസവും ബുദ്ധിശക്തിയും അറിവും പരിജ്ഞാനവുമുള്ള ഒരുപാട് പേർ പലപ്പോഴും വിജയം കാണാത്ത മേഖലയാണ്. എന്നാൽ പ്രായോഗികതയും സ്ഥിരോത്സാഹവും കഠിനാധ്വാനവും അതിൻ്റെ കൂടെ കുറച്ച് ഭാഗ്യവും ദൈവാധീനവും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഒരാൾക്ക് ജയിച്ചു കയറാവുന്ന അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മുന്നോട്ട് പോകാവുന്ന ഒരു മേഖലയുമാണ് ആസൂത്രണം, കൃത്യമായ തീരുമാനമെടുക്കൽ, നേതൃത്വ പാടവം, പ്രോത്സാഹനം, അതോടൊപ്പം മാനവ വിഭവശേഷിയെ അതിൻ്റെ ശരിയായ രീതിയിൽ നിയന്ത്രിക്കൽ ഒത്തുചേരുമ്പോഴാണ് മാനേജ്മെന്റ് പൂർണ്ണമാവുന്നത്. കൃത്യമായ ആസൂത്രണമില്ലാതെ ഒരു കാര്യവും വിജയിക്കുകയില്ല എന്ന് നമുക്കറിയാം. ചെറുതോ വലുതോ ആയ ഏതൊരു സംരംഭമോ പ്രസ്ഥാനമോ സംഘടനയോ എന്തുമാവട്ടെ, കൃത്യമായ ആസൂത്രണം ഒരു മുഖ്യ ഘടകമാണ്. ശരിയായ സമയത്ത് ശരിയായ തീരുമാനം എടുക്കുക എന്നതാണ് അടുത്ത ഘടകം. അതോടൊപ്പം നേതൃത്വ പാഠവും ഏറ്റവും ആവശ്യമായ ഒരു കാര്യമാണ്. അതോടൊപ്പം തൻ്റെ സഹപ്രവർത്തകരുടെയും ജീവനക്കാരുടെയും ഒത്തൊരുമിച്ച് ഒരേ മനസ്സോടെ കൊണ്ടുപോകുക എന്നതും അവരുടെ സഹകരണവും പ്രധാനമാണ്. ഞാൻ നേടിയിട്ടുള്ള എല്ലാ വിജയവും എൻ്റെ മാത്രം സംഭാവനയാണെന്ന് ഞാൻ കരുതുന്നില്ല. എൻ്റെ സഹപ്രവർത്തകരുടെ, എൻ്റെ കൂടെ ജോലി ചെയ്യുന്ന എല്ലാവരുടെയും അകമഴിഞ്ഞ സഹായ സഹകരണങ്ങളാണ് എന്നെ ഇന്ന് നിങ്ങൾ തിരഞ്ഞെടുക്കാനുണ്ടായ സാഹചര്യം ഒരുക്കിയത് എന്ന് ഞാൻ വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നു. അതോടൊപ്പം എനിക്ക് തുണയായി, ശക്തിയായി, സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യമായി എൻ്റെ കുടുംബവും എന്നും എന്നോടൊപ്പം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അവരുടെയൊക്കെ പ്രാർത്ഥനയാണ് എൻ്റെ ശക്തിയും എൻ്റെ പ്രോത്സാഹനവും. സർവശക്തനായ ദൈവത്തിൻ്റെ അനുഗ്രഹവും ഞാൻ ഇത്തരുണത്തിൽ നന്ദിയോടെ സ്മരിക്കുന്നു. ഈ അവാർഡ് എനിക്ക് നൽകിയ തൃശ്ശൂർ മാനേജ്മെന്റ് അസോസിയേഷനും അതിനെ അർഹനാക്കിയ എൻ്റെ സഹപ്രവർത്തകർക്കും എൻ്റെ കൂടെയുള്ളവർക്കും എന്നോട് സഹകരിച്ച എന്നെ സ്നേഹിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവർക്കും 1000 നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് നമസ്കാരം. താങ്ക് യു.
Thank you very much, sir. For the next acceptance speech, we go over to Srimati P.S. Geeta, retired teacher, Higher Secondary School, Panangad, Thrissur, and the winner of the TMA Mrs. Geeta Ravi Memorial Award for the Best Mathematics Teacher in Thrissur District. It's over to Srimati P.S. Geeta. Please unmute.
വേദിയിൽ സന്നിഹിതരായിരിക്കുന്ന വിശിഷ്ട വ്യക്തികൾക്കും ഈ സുദിനം എൻ്റെ ഓർമ്മയിൽ സൂക്ഷിക്കാൻ അവസരം തന്ന TMA ഭാരവാഹികൾക്കും എൻ്റെ വിനീത നമസ്കാരം. ഗീതാ രവി മെമ്മോറിയൽ അവാർഡിന് തിരഞ്ഞെടുക്കപ്പെടാൻ ഒരു ഗീത ടീച്ചറെ തന്നെ ഈശ്വരൻ നിയോഗിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നു. ഈ പ്രഷ്യസ് അവാർഡ് സ്പോൺസർ ചെയ്ത രവി സാറിന് എൻ്റെ പ്രണാമം. ഈ പുരസ്കാരത്തിന് എന്നെ അർഹയാക്കിയ ഏവർക്കുമായി ഞാൻ ഈ അവാർഡ് സമർപ്പിക്കട്ടെ. ചെറുപ്പം മുതലേ ഗണിതശാസ്ത്രത്തോടുള്ള എൻ്റെ താല്പര്യം മനസ്സിലാക്കിയ അധ്യാപകൻ കൂടിയായിരുന്ന എൻ്റെ വന്ധ്യപിതാവാണ് ഞാൻ ഗണിതാധ്യാപകയായതിൻ്റെ പ്രധാന കാരണക്കാരനും മാർഗദർശിയും. ടീച്ചിങ് ഈസ് ദ മദർ ഓഫ് ഓൾ പ്രൊഫഷൻസ് എന്ന മൊഴി അധ്യാപനത്തിൽ പരമാവധി സംതൃപ്തി കണ്ടെത്താനുള്ള എൻ്റെ ശ്രമങ്ങൾക്ക് ശക്തി പകർന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഗണിതത്തോട് പൊതുവിലും ക്ഷേത്രഗണിതത്തിനോട് വിശേഷിച്ചും തോന്നിയ ആവശ്യം പുതിയ രീതിയിൽ ആവിഷ്കരിച്ച് ക്ലാസ് റൂമിൽ പരിഷ്കരിക്കുന്നതിനും പഠനത്തിൽ പിന്നോക്കം നിന്നിരുന്ന കുട്ടികളെ ഗണിത തൽപരരാക്കുന്നതിന് നിമിത്തമായതും ഈ സന്ദർഭത്തിൽ ഞാൻ സന്തോഷിക്കുന്നു. ഗണിത പഠനം അനായാസമാക്കിയ എൻ്റെ വന്ധ്യ ഗുരുക്കന്മാരെ, പ്രത്യേകിച്ചും പനങ്ങാട് ഹയർ സെക്കൻഡറി സ്കൂളിൽ നിന്ന് വിരമിച്ച വിശ്രമ ജീവിതം നയിക്കുന്ന ശ്രീമതി ഇന്ദിര തമ്പായി ടീച്ചറെ ഞാൻ ഹൃദയപൂർവ്വം സ്മരിക്കുന്നു. റിട്ടയർമെന്റിന് ശേഷവും മാത്സിനോടുള്ള താല്പര്യം വിടാതെ സ്റ്റേറ്റ്, CBSE, ICSE, ഹൈസ്കൂൾ, ഹയർ സെക്കൻഡറി വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾക്ക് ട്യൂഷൻ എടുത്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ് ഞാനിപ്പോൾ. ഏവർക്കും ഉപയോഗപ്രദമാകുന്ന രീതിയിൽ ഒരു ഗണിത കൃതിയുടെ പണിപ്പുരയും നടന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഒരു ടീച്ചർ നല്ലൊരു കൗൺസിലർ കൂടിയായിരിക്കണം എന്ന ചിന്തയോടെ ഇഗ്നോ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയിൽ നിന്നും ഒരു കൗൺസിലിംഗ് കോഴ്സും ഞാൻ പൂർത്തിയാക്കി. ഗീതാരവി മെമ്മോറിയൽ പുരസ്കാരത്തിന് എന്നെ തെരഞ്ഞെടുക്കാൻ കാണിച്ച സൗമനസ്സത്തിനും ഈ ആദരത്തിനും ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട മാന്യ വ്യക്തികളോടും TMA ഭാരവാഹികളോടും എന്റെ പേര് നിർദ്ദേശിച്ച ഡയറ്റിൽ നിന്ന് വിരമിച്ച കൊച്ചു ത്രൈസ്ത ടീച്ചറോടും എനിക്കുള്ള നന്ദിയും കടപ്പാടും അറിയിക്കുവാൻ ഈ സന്ദർഭം ഞാൻ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നു. കൃതജ്ഞതയോടെ, പ്രാർത്ഥനകളോടെ ഗീത ടീച്ചർ. താങ്ക് യു.
Thank you, ma'am. For the next acceptance speech, we go over to Reverend Sister Merlin, Nursing in Charge, Jubilee Mission Medical College and Research Institute, Thrissur, and the winner of the TMA Florence Nightingale Award for Nursing Excellence. It's over to Reverend Sister Merlin.
ഈ അവാർഡ് ദാന ചടങ്ങിൽ മുഖ്യ അതിഥിയായിരിക്കുന്ന തൃശൂർ ഡിസ്ട്രിക്ട് കളക്ടർ ശ്രീമതി ഹരിത വി കുമാർ, മുഖ്യപ്രഭാഷണം നടത്തുന്ന ഇൻകം ടാക്സ് കമ്മീഷണർ സിബിച്ചൻ കെ മാത്യു, മറ്റ് വിശിഷ്ട അതിഥികളെ, വിവിധ സ്ഥലങ്ങളിലായിരുന്ന ഓൺലൈനിൽ ഈ പരിപാടിയിൽ സന്നിഹിതരായിരിക്കുന്ന ബഹുമാന വൈദികരെ, സിസ്റ്റേഴ്സ്, സഹോദരി സഹോദരങ്ങളെ, ഈ അവാർഡിനായി 2021 സംഘടിപ്പിച്ച് നന്മയുടെ മൂല്യം സമൂഹത്തിന് മുമ്പിൽ ഉയർത്തിക്കാട്ടുന്ന TMA ഭാരവാഹികളെ, നിങ്ങൾക്കെല്ലാവർക്കും എൻ്റെ കൂപ്പുകൈ. ഈ ചെറിയവരിൽ ഒരുവന് നിങ്ങൾ ഇത് ചെയ്തു കൊടുത്തപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് തന്നെയാണ് നിങ്ങൾ ചെയ്തു തന്നത് എന്ന ക്രിസ്തുനാഥന്റെ വാക്കുകൾ ജീവിക്കുവാൻ ആതുര ശുശ്രൂഷ രംഗത്ത് എന്നെ വിളിച്ച നല്ല ദൈവത്തിന് 1000 നന്ദി പറയുകയാണ്. അവിടുത്തെ ഈ വിളിയും തിരഞ്ഞെടുപ്പുമാണ് ഇന്ന് ഈ അംഗീകാരത്തിന് എന്നെ അർഹയാക്കിയത് എന്ന് നന്ദിയോടെ ഞാൻ ഏറ്റുപറയുകയാണ്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഈ അംഗീകാരത്തിന് എനിക്ക് വഴിയൊരുക്കിയ, ഞാൻ ഇന്ന് ജോലി ചെയ്യുന്ന ജൂബിലി മിഷൻ മെഡിക്കൽ കോളേജ് ഹോസ്പിറ്റലിലെ ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട ഡയറക്ടർ അച്ഛനോടും മറ്റധികാരികളോടുമുള്ള, അതോടൊപ്പം ഞാൻ അംഗമായിരിക്കുന്ന ഹോളി ഫാമിലി സന്യാസിനി സമൂഹത്തോടുമുള്ള എൻ്റെ ആത്മാർത്ഥമായ നന്ദി ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ ഞാൻ അറിയിക്കുകയാണ്. ക്രിമിയൻ യുദ്ധത്തിൽ മുറിവേറ്റ് വീണ സോൾജിയേഴ്സിനെ ഭക്ഷണം ഉപേക്ഷിച്ചു പോലും രാപകൽ ശുശ്രൂഷിച്ച ധീരവനിതയായ ഫ്ലോറൻസ് നൈറ്റിംഗേലിന്റെ ഉദാത്തമായ മാതൃക ഉൾക്കൊണ്ട് അനുദിനം കണ്ടുമുട്ടുന്ന രോഗികളെ കൂടുതൽ സ്നേഹത്തോടെ, കാരുണ്യത്തോടെ ശുശ്രൂഷിക്കാൻ, നന്മയുടെ വാക്താക്കളാകുവാൻ ഈ അവസരം നൽകിയ നല്ല ദൈവത്തിന്റെ ഞാൻ നന്ദി പറയുകയാണ്. ഈ അവാർഡ് ദാന ചടങ്ങിലേക്ക് എന്നെ വിളിച്ച TMA ഭാരവാഹികളോടുള്ള ആത്മാർത്ഥമായി നന്ദി അറിയിച്ചുകൊണ്ടും ഇന്നേ ദിവസം വിവിധ അവാർഡുകൾക്ക് അർഹരായ എല്ലാവരെയും അഭിനന്ദിച്ചുകൊണ്ടും ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ ഉപസംഹരിക്കുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Thank you, sister. Ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned this incident, chances are you will all remember it very clearly. On May the 3rd, 2013, people of Kerala woke up to see front-page newspaper headlines announcing IAS results declared, topper from Kerala. That was about our chief guest today, and we are delighted she has just joined us now. As she's pressed for time, allow us to connect with her now. But we begin with an introduction of our distinguished chief guest. It is my pleasure to invite Mr. K. Paul Thomas, Vice President of TMA and Chairman of the TMA Awards Night, to take the podium.
Good evening, distinguished guest on the dais, off the dais, and joined online from different parts of the country. Chief guest of the day, Srimati Haritha V. Kumar, IAS. Guest of honor, Dr. Sibichen K. Mathew. It is my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to our new District Collector, Srimati Haritha V. Kumar. Normally, every time when a new collector took over charge, TMA arranged a reception to the collector. But because of the pandemic, we were not able to arrange a program like that. But we were fortunate to have our Honorable Collector with us today as Chief Guest of the TMA Award Night. So it is my pleasure, and I consider this as an honor to introduce Srimati Haritha V. Kumar, IAS, to the participants. Srimati Haritha V. Kumar is an IAS officer of the 2013 batch. She is also the first women IAS officer from Kerala to be the topper of the All India Civil Service exam, which is a very rare distinction. The last time a Keralite topped Civil Service exam was in 1991 when Mr. Raju Narayanasamy secured first rank. Incidentally, he was also the collector of Thrissur district. Srimati Haritha is an engineer by profession, but an avid movie buff, an ardent lover of Carnatic music, as well as classical dances like Bharatanatyam. She also enjoys old Malayalam movie songs and Malayalam literature. Srimati Haritha did Electronics and Communication Engineering at Government Engineering College, Barton Hill, Trivandrum. After her graduation, she decided to prepare for the civil service examination and chose economics and Malayalam as her subject for the UPSC examination. Before becoming the district collector of Thrissur, Mrs. Haritha was the sub-collector of Thrissur in the year 2016. She has also worked as the secretary of Kochi Corporation, joint secretary of General Administration Department, and also as the director of Civil Supplies. Srimati Haritha believes that hard systematic work and unwavering dedication and not much way of brilliance is what it takes to succeed in civil service examination. She is a role model for all the aspirants for the civil service examination. So once again, I extend a warm welcome to Madam Haritha V. Kumar to Thrissur and also to address us on this platform. Thank you, ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to hand over the screen to Ms. Haritha V. Kumar, IAS, Honorable District Collector, Thrissur District, for an address to this gathering. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good evening, all. First of all, I'm sorry that I could join this meeting just a bit late because I was occupied with the Honorable CM's COVID review. So thanks. It's such a pleasure to be among the luminaries of the district. And I understand that quite a lot of people who have contributed their exceptional services to the society have been awarded in this August function. So Thrissur, the memories of Thrissur to me goes back to my sub-collector days, the first independent posting that I took over in around in and around 2015, and I have spent around 1 year in Thrissur. So the first impressions of the city and the district per se is that it is one which welcomes anyone with quite an open with quite open arms. So it will react to you. It will accept you, it will love you, just the way you love it back. So I'm very happy that I have finally landed up as collector in this district, which is the cultural capital of Kerala. It's also a district which holds quite a lot of promises. Along with being the cultural capital, it is a place which where the divide is also very starkly felt. There are pockets which are slightly away from the traditional definitions of the word development. We have a good coastal area where, along with the COVID containment issues, there are quite a lot of other issues of development as well. We have pronounced tribal area. So we have colonies which are yet to be developed. So my first plea to all the, to all the distinguished guests around is that as you join hands, as you luminaries join hands and come together as a forum, let's do quite a lot of activities for the underprivileged amongst us. So looking forward to your earnest participation and cooperation in all other regards. I know that Thrissur is quite famous for quite a lot of entrepreneurs. The entrepreneurial spirit of Thrissur, the wholehearted cheer that the city gives to all its festivities, everything distinguishes this great traditional city amongst the rest of all the amongst the remaining cities of Kerala. So let's see how we can hold each other, hold one another, and make rapid strides towards the development of the city and along with its suburbs. So thank you, thanks all.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, our chief guest is pressed for time, and at this point she'll be leaving us. But before we bid goodbye to her, may I request TMA's president, Dr. V.M. Xavier, to present a memento to our distinguished guest.
Good evening, ma'am. We are very much delighted when you kept your words. You said that you'll be coming and attending this meeting in the late evening of this function, and you have agreed, as per your agreement, you have come, and we are really indebted to you. And it is a practice of TMA to honor, to give a rousing reception to the new collector when he or she assumes office. So we welcome you to the Thrissur Management Association. As you said, we'll be with you for all the development activities of Thrissur. You can very well contact us so that we are ready to help you in this any occasion. Ma'am, as a gesture of our love and affection with you, we want to give you a small memento. Please accept this memento, and it is made out of coconut shell by the artisans of different parts of this state, and this will be sent to you by courier. And thank you for coming and accepting our small memento. Thank you very much.
Yes, that is a close-up of the memento. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will get back to the acceptance speeches. Coming back to the acceptance speeches, Mrs. Sushma Nandakumar, Managing Director, Manappuram Jewellers Limited, and winner of the TMA PNK Unni Memorial Woman and Entrepreneur Award, joins us for the acceptance speeches. It's over to you, ma'am.
Good evening. Respected President of Thrissur Management Association, Dr. V.M. Xavier, Chief Guest of the Day, Honorable District Collector, Madam Haritha V. Kumar, IAS, Guest of Honor, Income Tax Commissioner, Dr. Sibichen K. Mathew, IRS, Vice President and Chairman of TMA Award Night, Sri K. Paul Thomas, Honorable Secretary of TMA, Sri Pradap Barki, other dignitaries of TMA, members of TMA, guests present on the virtual platform, good evening to one and all. Thrissur Management Association, affiliated to the All India Management Association, has progressed well ahead with its vision to create and sustain professionalism in and around Thrissur. It is indeed appreciable that TMA is the only professional body in Thrissur that works with a core objective of promoting professional management with a membership base of around 500 members. I had the privilege to participate in many of the TMA's monthly guest lectures on management topics delivered by experts from India and abroad. I also had the opportunity to closely associate with TMA activities when my spouse and chief patron of TMA, Sri V.P. Nandakumar, was the president of the association from 2011 to 2013. I am greatly honored to have been chosen for the Thrissur Management Association's Best Woman Honorpreneur Award. I acknowledge with gratitude the recognition that has come my way. I am also aware that every other nominee shortlisted by the jury for this award was perhaps equally worthy of this honor, if not more. And so a very special thanks to the jury that selected me and to the president and leadership team of TMA. After 30 years of service as a school teacher, I retired in 2011 as the headmistress of the Government Fisheries Higher Secondary School, Natiga, and then I entered the world of business full-time to do my little best to encourage and empower more women with the encouragement of my spouse, Mr. V.P. Nandakumar, who heads the Manappuram Group. I took over as managing director of our then newly started venture, Manappuram Riddhi Jewellery. We began with a showroom in Valapad in 2011 and over the years have set up a small chain of jewellery store under the brand name of Riddhi Jewellery in Kerala, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. I am glad and contented to provide employment to almost 500 people, especially to many women based out of different parts of the country who has now settled and work in our gold ornaments manufacturing unit at Bommasandra in Karnataka state. One of our USPs is that we deal with only 917 gold jewelry to give confidence to the customer about the purity of gold they buy from us. Well, that was a short summary of my career in business. I take this opportunity to thank my well-wishers and the staff at Manappuram Jewellers for having stood together as a team to make this achievement possible. My compliments to all the co-awardees, especially to my classmate, roommate and ex-colleague, Mrs. P.S. Geeta, receiving the much-deserved award for the Best Mathematics Teacher in Thrissur district. Congratulations to Chartered Accountant, Mrs. Chitra H. for bagging the TMA Best Woman Management Manager Award. Congratulations to Reverend Father Davis Tiramal for the TMA Aquastar Green Project Award. You are always an inspiration to all, sir. Congratulations, Mr. P.K. Jalil for the TMA Management Excellence Award. And congratulations to all the wonderful nurses for winning the TMA Florence Nightingale Award for Nursing Excellence. And congratulations to all other awardees. Now, I would like to conclude by once again thanking the organizers and the elite jury. My best wishes to TMA for all their future endeavors and hoping that TMA will go from strength to strength. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. That was a very warmly delivered speech, acceptance speech. Thank you very much. For the next acceptance speech, we go over to Srimati Jessie Samuel, Nursing in Charge, Multidisciplinary Critical Care Unit, Daya General Hospital. She is a winner of the TMA Florence Nightingale Award for Nursing Excellence. It's over to Srimati Jessie Samuel.
ഞാൻ ഈ സമയത്ത് വളരെ സന്തോഷത്തോടു കൂടിയാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ആയിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു അവസരം എനിക്ക് ദൈവം തന്നതിൽ ഞാൻ ഒത്തിരി നന്ദിയുണ്ട്. 2001 ഞാൻ പാസ് ഔട്ട് ആയത് മൗലാന ഹോസ്പിറ്റലിലാണ് പഠിച്ചത്. അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഞാൻ പാസ് ഔട്ടായി. ഇതുവരെയും എനിക്ക് ഈ നഴ്സിംഗ് പ്രൊഫഷൻ കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്തു പോകാൻ എൻ്റെ ദൈവം എന്നെ സഹായിച്ചു. ഈ ഒരു അവാർഡിന് അർഹമാക്കിയ എൻ്റെ ദയ ഹോസ്പിറ്റലിലെ മാനേജ്മെന്റിനോടും ദയ ഹോസ്പിറ്റലിലെ എല്ലാ എൻ്റെ സഹപ്രവർത്തകരോടും എൻ്റെ ഫാമിലി, എൻ്റെ പേരൻസ് അവരോടെല്ലാം ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ നന്ദി കടപ്പെട്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. അതുകൂടാതെ ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു അവാർഡ് തരാൻ വേണ്ടി സന്മനസ് കാണിച്ച തൃശൂർ മാനേജ്മെന്റ് അസോസിയേഷനോട് ഞാൻ വളരെ കടപ്പെട്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. ഇനി എനിക്ക് പറയാനുള്ളത്, ഈ നഴ്സിംഗ് സമൂഹത്തിൽ നഴ്സിംഗിൽ ചേരുന്ന പുതിയ ന്യൂ ജനറേഷനിലുള്ള തലമുറകളോടാണ് പറയാനുള്ളത്. നഴ്സിംഗ് എന്നത് ഒരു നോബിൾ പ്രൊഫഷനാണ്. ഈ ഒരു പ്രൊഫഷനിൽ കിട്ടുന്ന ഒരു സന്തോഷം വളരെ അധികമാണ്. നമ്മൾ വിചാരിക്കും ഇത് വളരെ കഷ്ടപ്പാടുള്ളതാണ്, നമുക്ക് സന്തോഷം തരുന്ന ഒരു പ്രൊഫഷൻ അല്ല എന്നൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ വിചാരിക്കും. പക്ഷേ നമ്മുടെ അടുത്ത് വളരെ വേദനയോടുകൂടി, വളരെ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടോടുകൂടി നമ്മുടെ അടുത്തെത്തുന്ന ഓരോ രോഗികൾക്കും നമ്മൾ അവരോടുള്ള സ്നേഹത്തോടുള്ള പരിചരണവും നമ്മുടെ ലളിതമായ സാന്ത്വനിപ്പിക്കുന്ന ഓരോ വാക്കുകളും അവരോട് ചെലവഴിക്കുന്ന ഓരോ നിമിഷങ്ങളും അവരുടെ മനസ്സിനെ വളരെ ആശ്വസിപ്പിക്കുന്നതാണ്. അതുമൂലം അവർക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന ആ ഒരു സന്തോഷവും മരുന്നിനേക്കാൾ ഏറെ പെട്ടെന്നൊരു ഭേദമാകലുമാണ് ഉള്ളത്. ആ ഒരു സന്തോഷം നമ്മുടെ മനസ്സിനും സന്തോഷം ഉളവാക്കുന്നതാണ്. അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ഒരു പ്രൊഫഷനിൽ നമുക്കും ഭാഗമാക്കുവാൻ എല്ലാവരെയും ഞാൻ ആശംസിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് എന്റെ വാക്കുകളിൽ നിന്ന് വിരമിക്കും. താങ്ക് യു.
Thank you, ma'am. For the next acceptance speech, we go over to Ms. Aditi Anup. She is a student of the Haritha Institute of Management Studies, Kodagara, Thrissur, and a winner of the TMA T.R. Raghavan Memorial Best Management Student Award. It's over to Ms. Aditi Anup.
Good evening, everyone. I feel extremely honored to be receiving such a prestigious award and to be given this award in the presence of eminent personalities, including Srimati V. Haritha V. Kumar, IAS, and Dr. Sibichen K. Mathew, IRS, makes it even more special. I am immensely grateful to be given this recognition for my work and achievements. First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank TMA for giving me this wonderful opportunity. TMA has given many students like me several avenues where we could hone our talents and abilities, and for that, I would like to thank all the members of TMA. Secondly, I would like to thank all the faculty and staff of Haritha Institute of Management Studies, including our executive director, our director, and all the faculty members, because it was only because of their constant support, motivation, and guidance that this was possible. I would also like to thank my family and friends for their continuous support. And I would like to take this moment to congratulate all the awardees of today's ceremony, as well as all the nominees of the various awards. Thank you all.
Thank you, Aditi. For the next acceptance speech, we go over to Srimati Desi CV, Nursing in Charge, Sun Medical and Research Center, Thrissur, and a winner of the TMA Florence Nightingale Award for Nursing Excellence. Over to you, ma'am.
All of you, good evening. വേദിയിലുള്ള ബഹുമുഖ വ്യക്തികളെ, TMA ഭാരവാഹികളെ, അവാർഡ് ജേതാക്കളെ, സൺ ഹോസ്പിറ്റൽ ആൻഡ് റിസർച്ച് സെന്റർ അധികാരികളെ, എൻ്റെ സഹപ്രവർത്തകരെ, എൻ്റെ സ്റ്റാഫ് അംഗങ്ങളെ, കുടുംബാംഗങ്ങളെ, എല്ലാ ഉഭയകാംക്ഷികളെ, എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. ഞാൻ സംസാരിച്ചധികം സമയം കളയുന്നില്ല. എന്നെ ഈ അവാർഡിനായി നിർദ്ദേശിച്ച എൻ്റെ സ്ഥാപനാധികാരികളോടും TMA ഭാരവാഹികളോടും എൻ്റെ കുടുംബാംഗങ്ങളോടും എൻ്റെ സഹപ്രവർത്തകരോടും ആശുപത്രിയിലെ എല്ലാ സ്റ്റാഫ് അംഗങ്ങളോടും എല്ലാറ്റിനും ഉപരി ദൈവത്തോടും ഹൃദയത്തിൻ്റെ ഭാഷയിൽ നന്ദിയും കടപ്പാടും രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുന്നു. എല്ലാവർക്കും നല്ലത് വരട്ടെ എന്ന് ആശംസിക്കുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Thank you very much, ma'am. We now come to the prize distribution of the 11th TMA HiCon All India Business Plan Contest, which is held every year just before the annual management convention. This year, the finals of the contest were held on 22nd May, virtually. Before we get into the awards, TMA would like to thank the jury members who sat through the contest, meticulously evaluating each entry. I invite TMA's President, Dr. V.M. Xavier, to take the podium for the presentation of mementos to the members of the jury.
I'm very happy to recognize and appreciate the services of our past presidents, Engineer Amar Gopalakrishnan, Engineer Anand Menon and Ramasamy, for their efforts to select the best student award and also to select the best TMA High Management Awards. Now I invite Engineer Amar Gopalakrishnan to accept our small memento. Amarji, are you present? Please accept our memento. I also invite Engineer Anand Menon to receive a memento on behalf of TMA for your services rendered to TMA. Anand Menon, sir, please. Please accept. Thank you for your kind services. And this is
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Then next memento goes to Mr. Ramasamy. Ramasamy sir, are you present? Yes, sir. Ramasamy sir, please accept our token of love, a small memento from TMA.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
It's muted. Okay.
I invite TMA's past president, Engineer Christo George, who is also the CMD of Hycon India Limited, to put in a few words about the TMA Hycon All India Business Plan Contest.
Our beloved President, Dr. V.M. Savior, Chief Guest Srimati Haritha V. Kumar, IAS, Guest of Honor, Dr. Sibichen K. Mathew, IRS, Commissioner of Income Tax, dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, award winners, very good evening to all of you. On the exuberant evening, I am grateful to be here on the TMA award night. We are all going through a very challenging time. We are facing uncertainty every day. We don't know what's going to happen next, whether there is going to be a third wave or another lockdown is going to happen. We don't know. Whenever we face uncertainty in life, the fear is created. We don't know, when we say uncertainty, we don't know what's going to happen next. The fear is created. Fear is genetic. But to become success in life, one has to overcome the fear. Many of you know cycling. If there's a fear of falling down, we will not be able to learn cycling. If there's a fear of gulping water, we cannot learn swimming. So that fear we have to overcome. The easiest way to overcome fear is a simple method which followed by the people who go for mountaineering, river rafting. There also they face uncertainty in life. Next step, anything can happen. They can fall down, they can die off. But instead of taking it as a fear, they take it as adventure. They call it adventurous sport. So once we take our life as an adventurous journey, everything becomes easier. So during this difficult time, there's a great opportunity in front of us. The only thing, as our beloved Dr. Sibichen K. Mathew sir has mentioned, we have to break our fences. So the only thing is that this great opportunity is there for every industry, every institution, every individual. Only thing, we have to change our mindset. 11 years back, when TMA decided to create awareness about entrepreneurs for the students community, we had a discussion. And TMA, the board decided we will conduct a business plan contest. And Hycon readily accept that because we want to see, I always love to see more entrepreneurs in the country. One thing we should understand about startup is that after 11 years. Time has changed. Central government, state governments giving a lot of support for this startup. Even with all this support, the study says that 90% of the startup fails. In first 3 years, 80% of the startup fails. In the next 2 years, that is in 5 years, another 10 fails. That means out of 100, only 90 survive after 5 years. What is the reason behind it? If you look at many of these startups come with great ideas. They come with a great product. But they forgot to understand the need of the customer, the pain point of the customer, because they attached passionately to the product what they developed. So they miscalculate what customer needs. Second area is that they have a great product, but they never thought about how to do marketing. That was Dr. Sibichen was mentioning. Making a product is one thing, but selling and marketing that product need a great experience or support, which many of the startup fails. Another reason for startup to fail is they have a great idea, technically very wonderful product, their knowledge is excellent, but their knowledge on core area is good. But to become success, for a startup to go to the next level, they should have an overall view of all other departments, like HR, like finance, like marketing. So this integration comes with experience. Otherwise, we have to put in experienced people in the startup. So many of the startup fails because of the reason. And another most important reason for the failure, when a student or the passing out or a graduate or the professional, when he's going to start a venture, immediately the thought process is how to get more fund. Even if you get more fund, your share or your holding is diluted. So the important is that start small, think big. And there's a great opportunity for India because India is going to be one of the biggest economy in the world in the coming days. This kind of opportunity never happened in India in the last 400 years. So you are in the right place at the right time. So we should be happy for that. So I'm very happy to congratulate all the TMA High-Con Business Plan Contest winners. And you should be winners in your life by taking this idea practically into the startup and start your own venture, and you'll get a lot of freedom, lot of happiness, no doubt about it. Kerala, the concept is changing, and Kerala is the right place to start an industry right now. No difficulty is there, and the government thought process is changing, and ease of doing business is coming in, and we never face any challenges right now in Kerala. Earlier it was the workers and the unions was a problem. I don't think now it has changed. There's no issue from the unions or any of the government departments. They want industries to come up, and you are in the right time. Start your own industry. That's why we are conducting through TMA this business plan contest. I also thank for the support from Nehru College for conducting this program in their campus. So once again, thanking all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We now come to the presentation of cash awards, cash prizes to the winners of the TMA Business Plan, High-Con Business Plan Contest. There were 6 finalists and 3 of the teams stand to receive consolation prizes. I invite our guest of honor, Dr. Sibichen K. Mathews, IRS, to present the awards to the winner of a consolation prize, Team Ferganio, represented by Ms. Anashwara V. From the John Mathai Center. It's over to you, sir.
Yes, I'm delighted to present the consolation prizes to Anashwara V, Anjana Prabhakaran, Ashwin Sivadas, and Aishwarya P. Congratulations.
Thank you, and congratulations to the winners. Yes, by the way, the consolation prize is 3,000 rupees in cash. The next winner of the consolation prize is Team EcoWare from the Sarodaya Institute of Management Studies and represented by Mr. Jain Joy. Over to you, sir.
I'm delighted to present the consolation prize to Jane Joy, Jitu Saju, Yam Joel Joy, and Nihal Raj.
Thank you. Congratulations to the winner. The third consolation prize goes to a team, Feed to Food, represented by Mr. Rakshit Gowda, and he is from the Kerala Agricultural University. Over to you, sir.
Congratulations. I'm delighted to present the consolation prizes to Rakshita Gowda, Jasna Mathew, Nikhila K, and James Mathew.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations to the winners. We now come to the third prize winner, and now the stakes get bigger. They get a grand cash prize of 10,000 rupees, and the winner is a team called Adron 360 from the Sarodaya Institute of Management Studies, and they are represented by Ms. Aditi Anup. It's over to you, sir.
Congratulations, Aditi Anup, Lakshmi K.S., Saji Shailesh, and you, Vanishri from Sarodaya Institute of Management Studies. Congratulations once again.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations to the winners. Coming to the runner-up team, now the stakes get bigger. They get a grand cash prize of 20,000 rupees. And the second prize winner is Medicomatic Atman from the Sarodaya Institute of Management Studies and represented by Ms. Nafiaya P.S. Over to you, sir.
Runner-up prize go to the team comprising Nafia P.S., Devasurya Muralidharan, Jayesh Jayaraman, and Aruna P.S. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations to the winner. And now we come to the winning team. And at this point, it becomes something like a lottery. They get a grand cash prize of 60,000 rupees. The first prize winner is Team Brand Analyst, represented by Mr. Joel George of the Naipunya Business School. Over to you, sir.
Team Brand Analyst, 11th All India TMA HiCon Business Plan Contest for HiCon Young Entrepreneurship Award 2021 go to the team led by Joel George, Sharat P. Nair, and Fatima Naura. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the winners. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the closing stages of today's function. It is time to acknowledge and honor our distinguished guest of honor with a memento, for which I invite TMA's president to the podium. Memento.
Today, we are very much obliged to Dr. Sibichen K. Mathew for spending nearly or more than 2 hours with us. If we calculate the reward for that 2 hours, the reward what we are giving is so small. But as a matter of our love and affection, we want to give you a small memento. You have to accept it. Again, it is made out of coconut shell, and it is a new woman entrepreneur who started that kind of business very recently from Thrissur. And it is made by the artisans from different parts of Kerala, and it's a very beautiful product. And this will be, you may accept this, and I will be sending it by courier by next day. Thank you for accepting this.
Thank you, President Mr. Xavier. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Very kind of you.
And now, as we come to the end of the program, and before we bring down the curtains, it is over to the Honorary Secretary of TMA, Mr. Pratap Varki, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Ranjan. Good evening, team members and guests. students, President Professor Xavier sir, distinguished guest on the dais, off the dais. I'd like to thank our district collector for being with us, Srimati Haritha V.K. Kumar, IAS. Madam, it was a pleasure to have you with us. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank our honorable guest of honor, who has motivated and propped up the entire meeting by your speech. Thank you, Dr. Sibichen K. Mathew, IRS. Thank you, sir, for being with us for more than 2 hours. I'd like to thank all the award winners and TMA management Icon Award winners also, and I congratulate them. I'd like to thank our president for conducting such a beautiful meeting, although it is online. I'd like to thank P.K. Vijaykumar sir. I'd like to thank Mr. K. Paul Thomas for being the chairman of the awards. I'd like to thank Crystal George for sponsoring this Icon Award for the last 11 years. I'd like to thank Vinod Manjula, and I'd like to thank Ranjan for being the MC. I'd like to thank Dakshin Studio for giving us a wonderful opportunity. I thank all the students, all the guests for being with us. Thank you very much and good night.
Thank you, sir. Thank you all. Thank you to all the distinguished guests, the award winners, and the members of the audience. It was great to have you with us, and we hope you will join us tomorrow, same time, for our annual management convention, where the chief guest is Mr. Bhaskar Bhatt, who was for long the head of Titan Industries and the man who established the Titan brand name in wristwatches. But before we sign off for today, let me hand over the meeting to the President for the official adjournment.
Thank you, Mr. Ranjan. I have to thank especially Mr. Ranjan because for the last 3 or 4 days, he is working day and night to make this program a wonderful one. And I declare this meeting is adjourned, and tomorrow we'll be meeting at the same time in the same digital form. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good night.